So, I'm doing my first, I guess you'd call it positive feedback, because that's what I'm gonna do on this video. We're gonna listen to "My Neck of the Woods" by Ryan Upchurch. Now, I listen to Ryan a lot. I have since he was part of Vine and everything else, and I like the dude, and I always have. So we're just gonna get right to it.
I was born in Music City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. And when I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country. Because the art sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass. Where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip. And where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns and a truck band listening to the local radio station.
So, we growing up as kids in Longview, Texas, we had a drag strip. We always used to race down 259, where Peter's Cars sits now. I mean, that's where everybody would get out and race their diesels, race their Mustangs or Camaros and everything. And growing up as a backwoods country boy, I had, of course, the diesel. I had fast trucks and everything. And, you know, hearing what he's just talking about, man, it reminds me of Hallsville, where we all grew up at. So, let's keep going.
These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't got to be for anybody, really. But they're for the country. To pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever.
And that right there, man, there's songs I can go back in high school that we used to listen to all the time that would take us back to moments in time. What we used to do, we used to drink, we used to cut up, we used to have fun. We used to just do the shit the country boys did. We'd all have fun. We'd all go hunting together. We'd all go duck hunting together. Party, smoke weed, whatever we could do to pass the time.
So long live the South. Long live your neck of the woods, Dooley kicking down dust on a one-lane road. Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio.
And that right there, we had a one-lane road in Hallsville. I guess Longview and Hallsville. It was Smelly Road going back towards Hallsville, kicking off to Monhall, man. And it was, you can barely get one vehicle down it, especially a pickup, man. If you got two dualies coming down it, man, you're fucked. It's just, you're not gonna make it. And this opening set of lyrics, that shit brought back so many fucking memories of us driving down and drinking cold beer and hoping to God that we didn't meet another vehicle on the road.
And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but still looks good. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. There's stop signs that I ran through like Venture Petty and Daytona. Black marks where I slammed the brakes where that blacktop first had me on it.
Blacktop, where had blacktops and black marks, things like that, man. It just brings back the good times, man, when you could have fun as a kid and not really pay any repercussions because of it. We were just out having fucking fun, man.
75 in a 35, like a spray in a 3 off on the side, jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot better since day one, plenty underpasses with a past in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years, and that's no lie. But that swimming hole still look ice cold, and this place ain't ace a day.
So we used to go four-wheeler riding at a four-wheeler park. I think it was may have been River Run or Gator Run. I can't remember which one. But anyways, back in the back, before you got to the big swimming hole, there was a creek that you could get to, and you could see all the way down to it. It was crazy in these sections because everything is dirty, murky water. But there was a rope swing on this one big ass oak tree, and you could swing all the way across the creek, damn near. And I can't tell you how many times we got drunk as teenagers at this four-wheeler park, swinging off these damn swings and rope swings and hurting ourselves and shit like that. It was just fun and stuff like that. Sitting frozen time on the edge of town. That was like our Friday nights playing football and shit, man. It was just like time froze before we ran out of the tunnel and everything. It was crazy. It was the little things that we looked up to as small town, hometown kids. That this song that he's written, man, it hits home so hard.
The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but still looks good. My neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. If I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I live. See the marks I left.
Since we're on the subject of tattoos, man, I've got a few myself. I've got a bunch of shit all over my body. You know, everybody knows that I hung out with. I lost my parents, both my parents, before I even turned 17. I lost my dad when I was 10. He was a Gregg County Sheriff's Department officer. He was killed in line of duty in 01 when I was 10. And I lost my mom to breast cancer in 2016. And man, these marks all over my body, these tattoos that I have, they all fucking have a story. Just like Church is saying in this fucking song, all of the marks on his body, they all fucking tell stories and everything.
After all these songs I wrote when I was a kid, and look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the state. When I put these boots up, yeah, I danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Newly kicking out dust on a one-lane road. Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but still looks good. In my neck of the woods, 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 my end of the road. That football field that we practiced on, and that parking lot hopping on a Friday night Sunday till the neon lights were down and the field ball started.
So those Sonic in Hallsville, as a lot of everybody knows, man, we used to not hang out at Sonic. We actually used to hang out at Walmart or in the parking lot of ABC Auto when it was closed in Longview. Or we would go to Big Days Barbecue when it was Big Days Barbecue on 259 across the street from Peters. And man, we'd all hang out. And that's where we all fought, and that's where we all did our dumb shit at, man. If, you know, people had issues with each other, that's what we would take it out on. And man, we had a couple of hangouts, but man, it was water. We had a Waterburger, and that's where we stayed at. It was a Waterburger parking lot. And we didn't stay at the Sonic parking lot. Sorry, Church.
In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods.
So that's my neck of the woods about church. Man, that fucking song brings back so many memories and everything else. It's actually one of my favorite songs that upchurch has out. Like I said, this is my first, I don't know, reaction video, I guess is what you would call this shit. But, church, keep it up, brother. I've enjoyed your shit for the last 2 or 3 years. I've been enjoying you since you were a Vine star. I guess you'd call yourself a Vine star. But man, just keep it up, because small town kids like me have followed you since the beginning, brother. So, appreciate you, man.